Hello everyone and welcome to a new vlog. I can't decide if this is gonna be just a come book shopping with me vlog or if it's gonna be like a weekend reading vlog. So we'll see. Maybe I'll turn it into a weekend reading vlog. I'm not sure yet. But basically right now, honestly, I'm getting ready to go. I'm running a little late because Nico is out somewhere and I need to go pick him up, and then we're going to go to a new bookstore. We actually found out there is a Books a Million near us, and we've never been before, so we are thinking of, well, we are going to go there, especially because I ordered a book that I could not find anywhere else. It's the new Jeanette McCurdy memoir. I could not find it anywhere. It was back ordered everywhere. So I ended up ordering it here and I gotta go pick it up. But we also wanna like check out the bookstore. But it is like probably half an hour away. So I'm going to go pick up Nico and then we're gonna go book shopping. So where are we? Oh, God. Oh, Rudy. Okay, so YouTube hasn't seen our new puppy. Rudy, come here. Hi. Oh, that's Scooby. You guys know Scooby. Rudy, come here. I want to introduce you. This is Scooby. You guys already know Scooby. Hi, Rudy. Hi, Rudy. This is Rudy. Hi, baby. Okay, stop biting. No bites. We adopted a dog like 2 weeks ago. He's my puppy. We adopted him from a shelter, and he was, hey, stop biting. He was having trouble getting adopted because he can't be around kids because he does like bite, and he was having like, he has some triggers like when he gets touched a certain way that he'll like nip and bite and stuff. But he has been doing so well the last couple of weeks. He's improved so much. Like, he used to not be able to get like picked up or anything, and now he can get picked up. And he's my baby. He's my baby. He's my baby. I love him so much. He's a mutt. He is full grown. He's over a year old. They said he's like a Shih Tzu mix. We think he's probably mixed with a little Maltese. What do we say? Maltese. Poodle. And like some people have said he looks like a Yorkie or a Selkie. So that's our boy. That's our boy. Hey, stop biting. No bites. Also, if his fur looks a little like gross right now, we are getting him groomed very soon. Yeah, he was like unable to be really groomed before we got him. They like tried to shave him and like get him all spruced up to be able to get adopted, but it's definitely a little bit of a crooked haircut. So we are getting him groomed very soon because, yeah, especially his tail is all matted still and like under on his stomach. So good morning, Charlie. Charlie just woke up. Let's say hello to Charlie. Hi, Charlie girl. Hey, Charlie girl. This house is a zoo, though. Just how we like it. So what, now we got 2 pups, we got 3 cats, and then we also have Laszlo, who is my bearded dragon, who is at school right now. But, yeah. Anyways, book haul. I bought some books, so book haul time. Alright, Nico's sitting at my desk, but I'll just stand here and show you guys the books. So, we have never been to Books a Million before. We just found out that there was even one near us. So, I placed an online order to go get picked up. Because, again, I said, this book has been on backlist everywhere. I could not find a place to order this book except for Books A Million. So I have I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy, and this is her new memoir, which everyone has been talking about, and I'm so excited to read it. I'm going to try to finish my current read like this weekend so that I can read this next week. I might look into the audiobook like to listen to like while I read it physically because she narrates it. So I'd be interested in reading it in an audiobook format. But yes, this is the book that we went to get. So I'm really, really excited about this. Is it pretty underneath? No, it's just yellow, but that's okay. And then they have a really good teacher's discount. So I just picked up some books that I was like, I'm going to pick these up eventually anyways. So let's just get them. So I picked up these 4 volumes of, what's her name? Mo Sheng-Tong Shu's books. I have the first volume of all of the series that are currently being published. So I got Heaven Official's Blessing. Jeez, the lighting is awful. 1 second. Alright, that's a little bit better. Alright, so yeah, we have a Heaven Official's Blessing, volume 2 and 3. This is one I'm currently reading, volume 1, 2 right now, that I want to finish this weekend. And then I also got volume 2 of Grand Master of Demonic Cultivation and the Scambillions Self-Saving System. This is the one that I keep getting recommended. Everyone says that the Demonic Cultivation one is like their favorite one. So I'm really curious. I feel like I hear nothing about this one. But of course, Heaven Official's Blessing is the one that I decided to go for because it's like the most popular one. It's also the longest one. So I really hope I like it. These covers are gorgeous. So I'm really excited that I picked them up. And I'm really excited to read these. So yes. All I can read right now is gay porn, apparently. That's what Nico said this morning. He was like, you're going to open up a book and it's going to be like hollowed out, like all the pages ripped out. And rather than that book, it's just going to be more gay porn. That's all I can get my brain to read. I was talking to people on like Instagram about it. And they're like, Kate, you used to read like 1,000-page classics, like just like a year or 2 ago. And I was like, yeah, I know, my master's degree fried my brain. And now I can't read anything besides manga and gay porn and horror books. And that's it. That's all I can do right now. So yeah, I'm honestly having a good time. I'm like happy with my reading at the moment. I'm not forcing myself to read. I have other hobbies that I do. But when I do pick up a book, I try to pick up one that I'm really, really excited about. Which definitely means I need to do an unhaul pretty soon of some of my TBR books because they're just not bringing me joy anymore. But yeah, anyways, yeah, obviously this is going to be a weekend reading vlog rather than just a book shopping with me vlog because I really didn't get that much footage at the bookshop. So yeah, welcome to a reading weekend vlog. Let me show you guys what I'm reading. So like I said, I'm reading volume 1 of Heaven Official's Blessing, which is over here. This one, I'm like 100-something pages into it at the moment. And I was really, really enjoying it. It's just like, I started it right before I started work. So I just like didn't have the motivation to keep reading for a little while. Like, boys! And also, I'm currently working on getting a book published. I talked about this on Instagram, and everyone said I should make some videos about it. I might, I don't know yet. If you guys have been around for a little bit, in like April, I started writing again after the first time for like, so many years. I had stopped writing fiction basically when I started my undergraduate degree in English because I write so many essays, like academic essays. So I just really didn't have the like brain capacity to be writing fiction as well. But I've always wrote novels. I've always done NaNoWriMo. I've always done short stories and stuff. And I've written like 4 novels in the past. And now, since April, I have written 4 novels. And there's one that is just particularly like my love. And genuinely, I think it would be a good book to get published. So I've been working on getting it published. I'm currently editing it. I'm also writing another novel at the moment, so you guys will also probably get some writing in here. But yeah, let me think of what I told Instagram. What did I tell Instagram? It is a contemporary book. The genre is very hard to pin down. It's like a psychological romance, but I don't know if it can be considered a romance because it doesn't have a happily ever after, which is like a thing with romance. The book that I've been comparing it the most to has been These Violent Delights by Micah Nemerever. This genre, whatever this is the genre of my book, which I don't know. It's kind of a romance because it technically does follow people, you know, who are dating, falling in love, falling out of love, all of that type of stuff. But it's also got like a psychological twist to it. It takes place in Boston, Massachusetts. It is about 53,000 words at the moment, but I'm, again, rewriting basically the entire thing because I wrote it in like a week. So it's not that good, but yeah, I'm really loving it. And again, I might make some videos about it. I don't know. Quite honestly, I find writing YouTube very, very boring. I find writing vlogs extremely boring to watch. I find people talking about their novels online extremely boring because you obviously can't say that much about it until it's published. So yeah, but you might get some content like that from me in some vlogs. I'm gonna try to maybe start doing like weekend reading vlogs more often, but we'll see. We will see. So, anyways, I think I'm gonna go read for a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna go eat lunch, and then I'm probably gonna read for a little bit. So. Good morning, everyone. It is currently Sunday. I forgot to actually update you guys yesterday after I did some reading. So I read about 100 pages of Heaven Official's Blessing, which I definitely want to finish this today. I've got like 150 pages left. So, but anyways, I'm about 200 pages in now, and I'm loving it. Listen, the first 100 pages, I was kind of like, I don't super see why everyone's obsessed with it, but now I totally get it. We finally actually, like, kind of got to the love interest, I guess, or at least I'm assuming it is, and I really, really like their dynamic. I really like the characters. The world is so interesting with all of the, like, heaven officials and gods and temples and all of that, and it's really, really cool, and the ghosts and stuff. I keep comparing this to Avatar: The Last Airbender, like, early Avatar: The Last Airbender, how they, like, kind of go around and, like, help people and are trying to, like, I don't know, like, there's, like, those little kind of side arcs that only last, like, a episode or two. It kind of reminds me of that, but then with a queer romance. I don't even know if I said that this is a, like, gay romance. And I think we finally, like, got to the love interest, and there was only one bed trope, and I loved it. So yeah, I'm really, really enjoying this, and I definitely want to finish this today. I have a lot of things I want to do today, and that is one of my goals. And then last night, I also was writing my current novel. I'm trying to finish the chapter I'm on this weekend. I basically write a chapter each week, but I didn't get to write that much during the actual week this week. So I'm trying to finish that today. I wrote, I think, like 2,000 words last night, and I feel like I usually try to get to like 5,000-6,000 words for each chapter. So I have a big chunk to write today, but I always have trouble, like, starting things, like starting chapters and stuff. So now I feel like I kind of got the ball rolling. I'll hopefully be able to just kind of fly through it and finish that. And then I have some chores that I want to do today. I'm just gonna pick up the house and stuff. So while I do that, I'm gonna listen to the audiobook of this. I do want to read it physically, but I figure since I have time and I do have the audiobook, I would start it. I didn't realize I had the audiobook. It's on Scribd if you want to listen to it. Before I, like, was trying to desperately get my hands on this. So I'm probably gonna go back and forth between the physical and the audio. But yeah, I just kind of want to pick up the house. It's just like, I don't know, I feel like I have like a full house pickup every couple of days. So that's what I kind of want to do, just get some stuff organized, pick out outfits for next week, just kind of get myself settled for the upcoming work week. So yeah, those are kind of my goals. Finish that chapter that I'm writing, read my book, start the audiobook for Jeanette's new book, and the other thing I actually want to do, I'm going to just grab my tripod and do it now. I really want to go through my TBR. I kind of posted on Instagram about this, that I was like, tell me what books I should just unhaul, and people were telling me a couple of things, so I think I'm just going to sit down and go through my TBR, because I feel like my reading taste has changed so much in the past, like, year and a half. Like I said earlier in this vlog, like, I feel like I used to read classics, literary fiction. That's kind of what I was known for, right? Murakami, Dostoevsky. Like, I feel like people know me for my more academic content, and I just don't read that anymore. I just don't. Hey, can you not bite my brand new book? Mister, can you not bite my brand new book? Can you not? Can you not do that? Thank you. Okay, bro, stop. No bites. Look at this scruffy little munchkin. Do you see yourself? Can you see yourself? But yeah, I just kind of want to go through stuff because I just simply don't have interest in some of these books. So yeah, let me go get the tripod and we'll do that right now. Okay, yeah, so I feel like my shelves out, like, with all of my actual books that I've read on them are, like, good. Because I usually just unhaul books as I read them. Like, if I read a book and it's 2 or 3 stars, I just unhaul it. So the kind of purpose of those shelves are my 4 and 5 star reads. I know there are some that have slipped through the cracks or, like, series and stuff that not every book is 4 or 5 stars, but for the most part, I feel like I unhaul from my TBR because, again, my reading taste is constantly changing, and I'm not someone who I'm gonna waste time reading a book that I don't actually want to read. Hello, hello. He's so funny. All right, we got a little Rudy sitting with us. We got a little Rudy. Also, I feel like I didn't say this when I was introducing him yesterday, but yeah, he was a rescue. He was. The reason he bites and stuff so much is he was chained to a, hey, stop it, He was chained to a porch for his entire life and, like, abused and stuff. So that's why we're still working on stuff, but he can sit. Maybe I'll show you guys later. He has a couple tricks that he knows. So yeah, you're just gonna rip up Chimchar, aren't you? But anyways, yeah, let's go through these books. So firstly, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say all of the romance I'm keeping. I read romance. That is one of my main genres at this point. I read romance, I read manga, and I read horror books. All of these romances are pretty brand new to me, and all of them I am still interested in. The only one that I want you guys' opinion on is My Dearest Darkest by Kayla Cottingham. I was really, really excited when I first heard about this. It is a sapphic dark academia horror, and I was super, super excited about it, and then I found out it was YA. And I hate YA. I hate reading YA, so, especially romances, because obviously it's just like never goes far enough for me, and it's usually a miscommunication trope. So I want to know if anyone has read this and if you think I will like it as a person who does not like YA, because I really wanted to read it. I was so excited about it, and then I found it was YA, and I'm really upset about it. Alright, and then we have, like, kind of horror books, but I definitely know that there are some that I don't really think I'm going to keep, including this one. So Karen Slaughter, I read Pretty Girls, and it was one of my favorite thrillers I've ever read, and I really, really enjoyed it, but I don't know, I don't like detective mysteries. I never liked detective mysteries. I really like watching them. Like, I love watching detective shows, like K-dramas and stuff. Like, I love, like, Flower of Evil and stuff. And Hannibal and Dexter and stuff like that. I love watching those. I hate reading them. So, I also know that this is a series, and I don't even know if I can read this without reading the rest of the series. So, let me know on this one, but I think this is one that I'm going to get rid of. These other books, a lot of people on Instagram were telling me that Doctor Strange, Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell is not worth it, but Pure Nessie is one of my favorite books of all time, and I'm obsessed with her writing, so I'm going to definitely be giving this a try before deciding whether or not to unhaul it. I really want to get to this earlier this year or in the summer, but I ended up not reading, like, at all this summer, so I am going to keep this one. But I know a lot of people are saying it's not worth it and I should just unhaul it, but I'm gonna try it. And then we have this like stack of horror books. I've been hoarding horror because obviously I try to read as much horror as I can in the month of October. I'll be doing lots of videos on that, but I'm gonna go through them really, really quick. So My Best Friend's Exorcism, 100% keeping. I want to read that super bad. I keep getting told that this is amazing, and one of my friends who, like, lives in the same city as me, she told me I'm gonna enjoy it even more now that I've lived in the South for a little while. So I'm really excited about that one. Sundial, I'm really, really hesitant on. So this video is kind of also for you guys to help me a little bit, right? I read The Last House on Needless Street, and I hated it. I DNF'd it. I thought it was awful. So I don't know if I'm going to like this. It's by the same author, and I haven't heard anything about this. So if you read this, please tell me if you think I'm going to like it, because I bought it full price, and I was really excited about it, and now I just don't know, so... Then I also have the Book of Accidents. This one I was really, really excited about. It's by Chuck Wendig, who I have another book by him, which is not a horror. It's The Wanderers. But I did start this, and I actually really, really liked it. I just put it down because I wasn't in a reading mood when I picked it up, and it was huge, so I didn't want to read it. But I have never heard anything about this. I think I want to keep this, but if you think it was horrible, you could probably convince me to unhaul it. The House of Hollow, I also am hesitant on because I think it is a YA. Yeah, it's from Penguin Teen, but I think that the story sounds really, really cool and really creepy and weird. So this is also one that I'm like, tell me if this is, I'm gonna hate it because it's YA. Let me know. I keep being told to unhaul House of Salt and Sorrow because it's not very good, and this has been on my TBR for years, so I do think I'm going to unhaul this. This is an ARC though, so if anyone wants this, like, hit me up because I will send it to you. And this one I'm really upset about because this sounds so good, but Goodreads like doesn't list it as a series, but this is like the second or third book in a series, and I just don't care enough to read the rest of the books, so I do think I'm going to unhaul this, which really sucks because I think I bought it full price. Literally, the receipt is still in here. So yeah, if you guys want any of these books I'm saying I'm unhauling, like, tell me and I will send them to you, or I will just donate them to my local library. Alright, and now we are getting into the literary fiction. So the thing is about literary fiction is I feel like I hold on to it because I usually do love it, but I haven't been reading it. So I'm going to try to be a little bit more strict with my reading. First off, not literary fiction, but we have my big books. We have big books. So I have The Fireman by Joe Hill. I'm really interested in this. I definitely want to read it. The Wanderers by Chuck Wendig. I really want to read this. The Talisman by Stephen King. I'd been looking for a copy of this for so long. Hello, boys? Like, why is everyone here? I finally found a cheap copy of it and decided to buy it, and I'm really, really excited about that. Still want to read it. How High We Go in the Dark. I was really, really excited about this when I picked it up, and now a lot of people are telling me it's not very good. It is also, people were telling me I'm not going to like it because it's a short story collection, even though it is pitched as a novel, which I'm really upset about. So I did start this. I got like 25 pages into it, and I really wasn't liking it, and I said I would wait for the audiobook to come in from my library, but people are telling me I'm not going to like this, so this might be a no, but let me know. So these are two that I think I'm going to unhaul, but again, you could convince me to keep them. Margaret Atwood, The Blind Assassin. I hated what's her big book? Oh my god. The Handmaid's Tale. I hated The Handmaid's Tale. I like the concept, but I hated the writing. I hated the story and how it was written. The Sympathizer. This is a book that I picked up because I always almost pick this up every time I go to a bookstore, so I finally just picked it up, but like, it's just not what I'm like currently interested in reading. So I feel like, again, it took me so long to actually pick this up from a bookstore. I feel like I'm never gonna read it. Same with The Devourers. Not actually the same, but I picked this up because I thought it sounded really, really cool, but it's just simply not the type of story that I'm interested in right now, so I don't think I'm going to read it anytime soon. So I think I'm also going to unhaul that. The Essex Serpent. I tried The Mothman or something by this author, and I really didn't like it, but this one I hear is a lot better, so I don't know. I feel like I'll keep it, especially because this cover is gorgeous. I feel like I do want a couple of literary fiction books still on my TBR, so I think I'll keep that one. The Water Cure I just picked up, so I'm gonna keep that. Things We Lost to the Water by Eric Wen. I am like hesitant about because I was really, really excited when I picked it up, but again, it kind of sounds like a book that I wouldn't really care for anymore. But I kind of want to keep it. I don't know. Tell me. Tears of Amber by Sofia Segovia. She wrote one of my favorite books of last year, The Murmur of Bees, so I definitely want to keep that. The Tin Man. This is a queer lit fic. I feel like it always gets compared to Say My Name, or is that what it is? Call Me by My Name. So I'm gonna keep that. The Hunter and the Old Woman. I just recently got this, so I want to keep that. My Cat Yugoslavia. I want to keep that. We got Ocean Vuong's book. I want to keep that. Jawbone. This is like a queer stream of consciousness horror book translated from Spanish. I did start this and I was really enjoying it, but I wasn't in the mood to read, so I'm going to keep that. Scattered All Over the Earth. Want to keep that. If an Egyptian cannot speak English, want to keep that. So these three books. These are three that I have had on my TBR for quite a while, and I just never want to pick them up. Snow by Orhan Pamuk. The Unbearable Lightness of Being by Milan Kundera, and The Name of the Rose by Umberto Eco. I feel like these are books that I feel like I should read, but do I actually want to? I don't even know what any of these are about. So tell me. Those ones, I feel like I'll keep them. I might move them off of my TBR and just like put them on a shelf so I don't have to constantly be looking at them when I'm looking for a book to read. But yeah, tell me if those books are actually worth it. Alright, and then we have large hardcovers. So let's go through. I got Young Mungo. I just bought this. I want to keep it. Same with Upgrade by Blake Crouch. I just bought this. I'm going to read it. So, The Dreamers by Karen Thompson Walker. This sounds like I would love it. I have had this book for so freaking long though. At least a year. Probably more than a year. I feel like it's been at least a year and a half. And I have never once wanted to read it. But when I look at it and go, do I want to unhaul it? I still say no. So, tell me if this one is worth it. I think I'm going to keep it, but tell me if it's actually worth the read. Cloud Cuckoo Land by Anthony Doerr. I pre-ordered this and everything, and I just never picked it up. I have no idea what this is even about. I never saw anyone talking about it. I have no idea. So let me know if this book is actually good or not, because I've seen no one talk about it at all, or even haul it. I'm like, am I the only one who bought this book? Then we got Ruth Ozeki's The Book of Form and Emptiness. I want to read this. It's just big. So, I do have the audiobook, so I do want to read this eventually. Again, tell me if you liked it or not. I'm interested to hear some opinions because I've seen no one read it. So, I'm going to keep it, but let me know your opinions. And then I have To Paradise by Hanya Yanagihara. A lot of people were telling me that this book is not worth it. I hated A Little Life. I hated A Little Life. It's one of my least favorite books of all time because it is just trauma porn. And I've been told that this is similar. Okay, so some people say it's also just trauma porn, and some people say it's way better. So I have no idea. I bought this full price. I'm not gonna be upset that I did that because it was supporting a small bookstore that we went to in Atlanta, I think. So I'm like, it's fine. I want to give them my money, but do I actually want to read this? I also have the audiobook for this. So let me know if I'm going to like this, especially because I hated A Little Life. I've been told that people who hated A Little Life have liked this though. So I don't know. But yeah, that is my whole TBR. Let me know about the books that I said I wasn't sure about. And tell me what I should unhaul, what I should keep. But anyways, I am now going to go, I don't know what I'm going to go do. I think I'm going to get some food. But I will be reading and writing later, so I will update you then. Okay, wait, I found a couple more books that I forgot are on my normal shelf, and I don't know why they're not on my TBR shelf. This Haley gave me, Hot and Badgered by Shelley Lawrenson. She said it was fun. I kept it, but I don't know if I'm going to keep it. I might unhaul it. But tell me if you like it. And then the other two that I was debating getting rid of is A Touch of Darkness by Scarlett St. Clair. This one is like really bad that I'm considering getting rid of it. I hated, Neon Gods by Katie Roberts. And that was Hades and Persephone, so I'm like, is this gonna be better? It's also a series, so tell me if you liked this, because I don't know. I don't really like series in general, and romance series, definitely not. So, and then the Last Night at the Telegraph Club, I was really, really excited for this, but I don't know. I've not wanted to pick it up since I bought it, so tell me if this is worth it. So, that should be my last one. Alright, and here are the books that I've decided to keep on my TBR. That's the stack I'm thinking of getting rid of right there. And then here is my TBR cart thing. It is just these books by, what's her name? I always forget. Mo Shang Tong Shu and BL Manga. That is all that's on my TBR right now because I don't have the brain cells for anything else. But I feel like when it hits September is when I'm going to start my horror reading because I definitely have way too much horror to read just in the month of October. So I'm definitely going to start it a little early and probably start reading it in September. So that'll be exciting. Probably not like right at the beginning of September, but like maybe halfway through September, because obviously I do live in Georgia. Well, South Carolina technically, but Georgia, and it is hot until November. So the beginning of September is still very much like summer. So it's not as like atmospheric to read horror books yet, but it's fine. I'm thinking I have a couple horror books on my TBR that are like summer horror. Like My Best Friend's Exorcism, I keep getting told is actually better to read in the summer than for spooky season. So I'm like, I'll read that in September. That seems like a good plan. But anyways, that has been my TBR, going through my TBR. So yeah. Look at my boys. They're so cute. You are the cutest boy in the whole wide world. You know that? Oh, okay. No reaction. Scooby, you are also the cutest boy in the whole wide world. Yes. Look at your little tail. Yes, such a good boy. Such a good boy. Oh, you are the cutest. Hello, I'm checking back in. It's like noon. It's almost like 1 o'clock. I've been sitting here making TikToks. So Yeonjun Molong has come with me. But I did read. I took a little bath and I read for a little while. So I'm like 300 pages into this now. So I'm gonna finish it in just a minute. Really liking it still. I'm like really torn what I want to read next because I kind of wanted to read some other stuff, but now all I can think about is continuing this or like trying out another series by her, like after the Jeanette McCurdy book, obviously. So I'll see, but I'm gonna finish this in a second. But yes, I'm going to go take Rudy on a little walkie walk. But yes, also I showed these off on TikTok and Instagram, but I got the TXT Molongs. Got Yeonjun and Subin, and I just ordered Taehyun. I better get the other two soon. It's my 25th birthday soon, so maybe I'll get them. But anyways, I'm gonna go take Rudy on a little walk. Please ignore how messy our bed is. We have 2 dogs who sleep with us and just play on our bed all day. So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go take Rudy on a walk, and then we're gonna finish that book. Let's go. We moved to a new place, if you guys didn't catch that in the last couple of videos, and now we live on this like beautiful like walkway on the Savannah River, and I love it. I keep having these moments of like, wow, I really love my life. I love where I live. I love my little family of stray animals and rescue animals that I've adopted, and I love my job. It's just so nice. Like, how can I not be happy here? Okay, we have our zoo happening right now. Char's up there. Ow! Rudy, stop biting me! What? Oh! Char is mad. This is what my life is like now. Okay. Rudy, here. Okay. They're playing, I swear.
Scooby's going to kill.
I can't look at it.
Hey yo.
Okay. Ow, Rudy, stop biting me. Alright, anyways, I started this as a unique. We're gonna have a little reading date. Nico, want to show us what you're reading? I'm gonna finish this.
Really fantastic book, All the King's Men, by Robert Penn.
Come closer to me.
All the King's Men. Good cover too.
Come down so we can both be in it. So you're
All
doing
the
this.
King's
I'm
Men
reading gay porn.
By Robert Penn Warren.
I'm reading more gay porn.
All the King's Men.
God, I have too many boys in my life. And then Char, who conveniently stays out of the way. Alright, but anyways, I'm gonna. Ready? Just fucking headbutt me, okay. I'm gonna finish this book, and I'll tell you guys what I think of it when I finish it. Woo! The chaos!
Oh, you stole it.
Outside, both of us in it. Really good lighting. We're backlit. Here we go.
Chewie, don't steal Rudy's toys, please. Oh, I'm gonna go tug of war. Surprised I haven't done this yet.
Tug of war?
Yeah. Rudy likes this. So does Rudy. Oh, look at this.
Oh, we're playing!
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
no, never
You
mind.
distracted Rudy.
Apparently not, never mind.
Chewie just never takes his eye off the prize.
Okay, I'm just trying to take some B-roll.
B-roll.
Look, I'm reading. B-roll.
Wow.
Done. Alright, I finished this just now. I really, really liked it. It was super, super fun. I think I'd give it about maybe 4.5 stars, 4.5. I definitely think the beginning is a little bit long. Like, I think the first 100 pages could have been a little shorter. But after we get into like the real story, it was so much fun. I think I said this. I would compare this to like Avatar: The Last Airbender, where basically we're following this guy. I feel like a lot of people really like don't know what this is if you don't like know already. So basically, this follows a man who, when he was alive, he was like this really amazing crown prince, and then he ends up going and like ascending to godhood. But then he keeps like fucking up and like getting kicked out of godhood, and now we're kind of following him in he's a god again, but he kind of has to like prove himself to the heavens, and so he is trying to help the common people and do some like things with the supernatural, but also helping people and also like temples and like getting people to worship him again. And I would compare it to Avatar: The Last Airbender with the fact that they are like trying to help people and like doing these like random little quests basically, which is a lot of fun. And yeah, he meets this strange man who appears to him as a groom at one point, which is how we first meet him. And then later he kind of presents himself as like another character that we meet and get to follow along with. And they're so cute together. Our main character, Lian, is ridiculous. He's so fun and so funny to read about. This is like a very interesting mix of like absolutely like hilarious banter. It feels like reading fan fiction. Like, you know how in fan fiction you always have like the kind of banter and like jokes and stuff that you really don't get to see in like actual novels. It's very fun. It's very like lots of banter and jokes and stuff. Like in the midst of these like crazy quests and stuff, and then like extreme violence and horror, like lots of stuff having to do with ghosts. There's like this one like monster that they fight who has like this really long tongue, and like his tongue like went into one of the people's ears and like ripped out his brain, and like it's told in detail. And then like this really fun like very slow burn like pining. I know that this is going to be 10 volumes long, and I have no idea when the characters are actually going to end up together, but I think I've been like trying to figure out if I like slow burn or not, and I think I do because literally them just interacting, I'm like it's so cute. I love it so much. So yeah, I end up really, really enjoying this. I'm definitely going to continue on. I am debating right now what to read next. I'm going to read Jeanette McCurdy's new memoir, but after that, I'm kind of debating if I should just go right into the next Heaven Official's Blessing book, which is like book 2 to this series. I have 3 of these volumes right now, or if I should try out another series. A lot of people keep recommending me this one, saying it's their favorite of her books. So I'm kind of interested in trying this one out. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I think this one is only gonna be 3 volumes. Am I wrong? I don't know, I'll have to double check. But yeah, tell me what you guys think I should do, if I should just keep going with that series or if I should try out her other series, because again, I have the first couple volumes of each one, so I can just keep trying them out. I definitely want to get back into like the swing of things with reading, so hopefully I'll just be able to fly through some of these books again, especially since they're so fun. So yeah, anyways, right now I'm going to go actually start Jeanette McCurdy's new book, so I'll hopefully be able to give you guys a little bit of an update on that in just a couple minutes. or a second for you, but I'm gonna just do like a quick house pickup and probably eat something, and then I'm hoping that my favorite streamer is going to start streaming soon so that I can watch that while I do some writing. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm gonna go start Jeanette McCurdy's book. Alright, I'm going to wrap up this vlog. I did a quick pickup of my house. I showered. I also cut my hair because the end was so dead and it feels so nice now. But yes, I did start I'm Glad My Mom Died, and I'm like, I think I only listened to like half an hour of the audiobook, and I'm already like 45 pages in, so it's just very quick. Like the chapters are very, very short. So yeah, I'm super excited to continue this. Definitely will be finishing this in the next couple of days. I'm really, really enjoying it. It's just so uncomfortable, like, because you know the title of the book and like what she's talking about in it. It's just like very uncomfortable, and I really, really like it so far. I also love that I keep seeing so many like interviews with Jeanette, and like interviewers basically trying to shame her for the title of the book, being like, that's too much, that's too aggressive, and all of that type of stuff. And she just goes, well, that's nice for you that you don't feel like you don't agree with this title. That must be really nice for you to like not have been abused by your parents. I'm like, shit, girl, I love you so much. So I'm really enjoying that. Definitely will put out a review soon. And I also have decided that I am going to continue in Heaven's Official Blessing. Heaven Official's Blessing. I can't say it well. Because I need to know what happens next. So I'm gonna start this next too. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do some more like weekend reading vlogs or like weekly reading vlogs and stuff. So hopefully I will see you guys soon. But yeah, this is gonna be my next read after that. So anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and I love y'all, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye!